Yes, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be showing you a little trick if you're a beginner doing a bit of finishing or plastering. Essentially it's just adding an extra coat in before you do your second coat. This just takes out a bit of that imperfection after your first taping coat. Sometimes if you're a beginner, especially if you've just haven't got it exactly right, sometimes you can get some railroading, they call it, where you can see the edge of the tape, or you just haven't got enough plaster on, say. Then we just put a real tight coat of multi-purpose compound on, or the air drying compound. And first of all, you can see there I've taped in yesterday and given it a good scrape, and before I second coat it, what I'm doing is just putting this real tight skim coat on, just using my 6-inch knife, just putting the plaster on and then taking it straight off again. And like I said, that's just filling in any imperfections. You can see there that wall's got a lot of light coming down it. It's got those 5 joints in it, so once it's painted, you just want to try and get all those imperfections out. And this is just a good little trick, just doing this before you do your second coat with a trowel. So it's sort of like a half coat, and go around the whole room and do them all, but I'll just show you this wall here. Just putting on there, and by the time you've done the room, that's pretty much dried out. It's sucking into that dry plaster from the first coat. And then we're going to just start by putting the trowel over it here for the main second coat. And that just helps with your final finish at the end. You can see there that this coat's just going over beautifully now. Just using my 12-inch trowel, curved trowel, just to apply the second coat. And again, I'm using just an air drying multi-purpose pre-mix compound there in the bucket. And I always like to start from the bottom and work up. It's up to you whether you want to start at the top and work down. What I'm doing here is I'm just rolling the wrist, putting the compound on, and then taking it off, cleaning off the edges as I go. And it just gives a beautiful finish for that second coat, and it just makes your final coat just really easy. So you can see here what I'm going to do. Get a good bit of compound on the trowel and then just roll the wrist up, get that compound on the wall. And then we're just going to clean it off. So we're just going to run up that edge on the left edge, now on the right edge, to clean off those edges, and then just one more pass up the center. And then these walls were 3 meters high, so I just had to get up on the scaffold there just to finish off the tops. Just working down, rolling the wrist, putting the compound on. And just clean off each edge one at a time, and then one pass through the center again. Yeah, it's just a good little trick there, especially if you're a beginner. It'll help you a lot with your final finish. These are firewalls here, you can see by the colour of the plasterboard. It's a fireline board. I think it was the 16mm boards there, just because it was an extension onto the house and it was close to the neighbour's property there, so that's why it's got all those extra fixings in it. And just the last one here, finishing off. And just a good little trick there, just to get that beautiful finish. Even though there's still one more coat to go, one more finish coat, but it just makes life a lot easier. That's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. See you on the next one.